Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Can somebody get Sizwe Dhlomo? It's getting sad. So Sizwe Dhlomo is still dragging his one-sided beef with Vusi Thembekwayo. This comes after a viral tweet of his hit my FYP page, and I basically, so guys, it's so hot, Chanter, but look at me, I'm sweating. But yeah, he a video of Vusi Thembekwayo was shared by Sizwe, where Vusi Thembekwayo basically said that he was asked by an interviewer what is a rich life problem that he has, and his answer, Vusi Thembekwayo's answer, was the fact that he can't find somebody to fix his watches, right? To fix his watches, because obviously they're really expensive watches. So if they're really expensive, finding a person who can fix that quality of a watch is difficult for him, allegedly, as far as his explanation. Sizwe Dhlomo was like, oh, just tell people you're not rich already, because that is not a good excuse. And then he goes on to say, yo, if you have a real expensive watch, a real watch that you bought, like not a fake watch, which he has allegedly been exposed to once having by Sizwe Dhlomo, you need to go back to the store. If your watch is broken, you go back to the store and you get it fixed. I've once heard that before, to be quite honest. And the fact that you need to go and find other people to fix your watch, it's giving you're lying. That's what Sizwe Dhlomo was saying. And other people in the comment section were saying, well, he doesn't have, like, this. Sometimes you keep a watch for sentimental reasons, and sometimes going back to the store, it takes time for you to get it back. Like, it will take months for you to get your watch back, whereas if you take it to a Pakistani or someone who, or like on the side of the road, allegedly, who has those level of expertise, they can fix it for faster. You pay him, you get it back, because time is money for rich people. So him having to wait months for them to fix it at Rolex or whatever, he just doesn't have that time to spare, which is, for me, I feel like that is a very reasonable argument. It's a reasonable argument, but I'm not rich. Okay, so not even by a long shot. So I don't really know how true that is. But what I will say is, I believe that Vusi Thembekwayo is rich. I just don't believe he's as rich as he claims. Because if he was as rich as he claims, I feel like, why is he working so much? Like I know I probably sound so ignorant for saying this, but I just feel like, if you're as rich as you claim, why are you always working? Like, why are you always working? I feel like people that are rich, that are really, really rich, they own their time. They have time with their family. They have time with their friends. You see them. You see their lifestyle. You see them. You see their leisure. You see their luxury. With Vusi Thembekwayo, the only thing I see him is working. I see him in conferences and provide, and like, granted, that could be his brand. Maybe that's all he wants to show us. But at the same time, it's like, show me the other things too. I want to hear you floss. I want to see you floss. You can't constantly be working. Even Beyonce takes breaks. This guy never takes breaks, So for me, it's like, if you're as rich as you say, I feel like I should be seeing a representative of your business speaking on your behalf. You know how when Beyonce has, like, when Beyonce went to go and perform at the Global Citizen concert, the president of Ivy Park, who's under Beyonce's leadership, went to go speak. She was the one speaking on her behalf. Beyonce doesn't speak to the public. That's how much of a prestige brand that she is. She performs to the public because that's her job. But when it comes to her businesses, she doesn't speak. She's spoken for. And I feel like that's a power move to show, Vusi, I've delegated the people that I've hired to handle my business so that I can do other things, so that I can enjoy time with my family. She owns her time in that sense. Vusi Thembekwayo, I've never seen anybody that says, I work for Vusi Thembekwayo, I'm going to speak. He does everything. Like, I've seen him do everything for himself. So it just really begs the question, Vusi, do you really have a staff? Do you really have a team? And if you do have a team, like, why is there no growth in your business? Why don't I see you, why don't I see any growth in your business? The things I saw Vusi Thembekwayo say when I was in college is the exact same things. I don't see any growth in his business, and it could just be me. I feel like Vusi Thembekwayo is rich, but not wealthy, in the sense that if he does have a watch, it probably is not the latest Rolex. It probably is a not a knockoff, but like a 2015 version or like a 2013 version of a Rolex. Maybe he buys it secondhand also. Maybe that's why you can't go back to the store. But it's still a Rolex. It's still a quality Rolex watch. Yeah, I can't afford a secondhand Rolex watch even if I wanted to, because excuse me, a secondhand Rolex watch probably even goes for like maybe your 75Ks or 80K, and that is still a car. That's a brand new car. Like, that's a brand new car. Like, I believe it's a brand new Taz, and you're wearing it on your wrist. That's a brag, and you have a right to brag. And I will always support a black person making his way in this white dominated industry, of business, because white people are like the Caucasian people are taken more seriously, hence make more business. And we are like, we have a whole, like, we need to have, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have our own people trying to bring us down. Case in point, Sizwe Dhlomo. And we have just there's so many factors that just so many stereotypes about black people in business that we have so much as like a people to overcome in order for us to be able to compete fairly with the Caucasians, right? So yeah, like Sizwe Dhlomo, like Vusi Thembekwayo remains mum. Vusi Thembekwayo does not respond to Sizwe because Vusi Thembekwayo can see that he's a phony. Like, if Sizwe was so comfortable in himself, why does he have to go and like put down other people? Or Sizwe, because he does earn from X, he does earn from, like, garnering people's attention. Maybe he sees when he starts with Thembekwayo, it gets people talking, and because it gets people talking, it gives him a more listenership on his radio show, and maybe he gets him more money inadvertently. I don't know. Like, I can't think of any other reason why Sizwe just can't let go of the beef. Like, everybody's just telling him, like, bro, let go of the beef. And he's like, nah, I don't like chicken. I'm gonna take the beef. So, whatever. Sizwe Dhlomo, get over him. Vusi Thembekwayo is not the honey. He's not the... What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe for more of my videos. Goodbye.